peace, love is the message. I was hoping that you're living your best lives. Stay well, stay safe. Kiss your moms. In the words of the most famous Buju Banton, from the minute of birth you enter this earth, obstacles them in your way to overcome first. Go along every day, they seem to get worse. Oh my God, cast away this curse. Everybody a try to make every ends meet. Through every way they endeavor, Lord God, you see it. No matter what the world may say out the street, must have to survive, won't accept defeat. Now I'm weary, tired and dreary, got no time to waste, you better know now. It's not an easy road. Many see the glamour and the glitter, so them think a better rose. Who feels it knows. Ooh, Lord help me sustain these blows. I cry, it's not an easy road. So true. So true. Wake me when I'm free. You know, the theme of this video says a lot. When you look around, many of our people are still in slumber, whether by choice, whether unconsciously, but it aches the heart. It aches the heart to see that with all that is going on around us, some of us still turn a deafening ear. Some of us still turn a blind eye. And you wonder, will this ever be over? With all the consciousness that is being arisen, with all of the brothers and sisters that are awakening around the world, it still makes you wonder, when will this be over? You know what? I need somebody to wake me when we are all free. A state that denies its citizens the basic rights becomes a danger to its neighbors as well. A state that does not hesitate to lie to its own people will not hesitate to lie to other states. And that we can see has been happening all around us. All around us. Now these are the words of the first president of the Czech Republic, Václav Havel. Within a system which denies the existence of basic human rights, fear tends to be the order of the day. Fear of imprisonment, fear of torture, fear of death, fear of losing friends, family, property, or means of livelihood, fear of poverty, fear of isolation, fear of failure. Now, who is a dissident? Now, broadly defined, a dissident is a person who actively challenges an established doctrine, policy, or institution. What is freedom? Freedom is the power or right to act, speak, or think as one wants without hindrance or restraint. Are you free? No, you're not. Based upon our tradition, or based upon the past traditions, man has categorized freedom by 4 thoughts. Alright? Freedom found in human nature. Freedom supported by belief in God. Freedom grounded in both human nature and belief in God. And freedom found in consent, more or less a social contract. What are some of the characteristics of freedom? Let's take a closer look. Now, regardless of where one locates its source, we can see that liberty applies within 3 broad concerns of life: political freedom, economic freedom, and personal freedom. What is political freedom? In political freedom, the individual exercises freedom as a citizen subject to law. Those individuals are able to choose the head of government and other representatives in elections. They vote without fear or domination by others. They are able to participate in free, fair, and regular elections with secret ballots. They rely on unbiased counting of the votes. They are able to choose from more than one candidate. They join or form a political party. They are also free to run for office. They enjoy equal protection of the laws. They are able to petition the government. They live under a government in which elected officials determine laws and policies. They also live under a government that is accountable, open to public scrutiny, and free of corruption. Are we really and truly exercising political freedom? No, we are not. Let's examine economic freedom. When one enjoys economic freedom, he or she is able to participate in production, consumption, and exchange of goods and services. As a result, he or she is able to acquire, own, use, and inherit property protected by the rule of law. He or she is able to exchange goods and services in open markets at home and internationally. Establish or work for a business and engage in economic activity, including contracts, free of undue governmental interference and of corrupt officials. Have recourse to legal enforcement of contractual obligations. Be provided a reliable medium of exchange and currency, which is money, and instruments of credit. Choose and change one's occupation or place of employment. form or join a labor union and engage in collective bargaining. Form, join, or invest in a corporation or private professional organization. He or she is also able to enjoy legal protection against monopolies and conclusions in restraint, free trade, and discouraging competitions. Are you really and truly enjoying economic freedom? Maybe to some degree. Let's examine personal freedom. With personal freedom, one is able to, as a personal being, engage in relations other than those determined by political or economic considerations. For example, marriage, participation in a voluntary association. Right. So, you will be able to make decisions about private life. Alright, there should be privacy. Move and travel without restrictions. Move and travel without restrictions. Enjoy immunity from undue surveillance. Assemble in or organize a public demonstration. And from just these first four, we can see that things are not going the way they should. With personal freedom also, one has the freedom to form civic groups, interest groups, and other associations. Express opinions freely in public and in private. Have access to free and independent media. Exercise religion, worship, and think freely in public and in private. Receive an education that is free from political indoctrination. Marry and establish a family. Experience due process of the law under an independent judiciary. And lastly, enjoy protection of the rights of all people, including women and children, under the rule of law. Many of these are far from being realized. We can see that it looks all good written down, but in reality we do not enjoy these.